Greetings from Italy, I'm a little Bones, and I did a previous episode on Olli Olli this week, and I'm going to do another one right now. And we're not going to be doing Urban 3, we're going to go all the way up to Junkyard Phi, which was the next level along. I figure I may as well give it another shot as well, and another Let's Play. So let's have a look at the way we're going to be doing things here. So I did a sketchy landing then, and not exactly the best. Ooh, bugger in hell. I have no idea how to actually react here. You've got to be sort of very quick reacting. I landed okayly then. I'm not going enough speed, I don't think, at this point now, do I? I'm just going to try to land there. Oh, did I get enough speed then? Not quite, I don't think so anyway. Not enough speed to be 100% certain there. Okay, what's this about? Is that a halfway point or something? What was that guy standing there for? Is that like some junkyard owner or something? Standing there not liking us doing what we're doing? One question about this junkyard as well. Oh my word. We could have made it further then. Let's restart that, shall we? I guess it wasn't a checkpoint because we would have started then, wouldn't we? One question about this junkyard though. Why on earth is it all laid out perfectly? How long did this actually take to do? Okay, make sure grind there. It just seemed like everything's all set up perfectly. I got a sloppy landing then. I didn't press A in time. I was trying to press A there because I knew I probably wouldn't be able to get enough speed up to do this section here. But either way, I'm pretty sure I can't do... Ooh, bugger in hell. Nope, I did not make that work. Oh my word. Okay, well, how far are we going to be flying? And there's the end. Okay, so I've got to be able to do just that last bit then. Okay. If all I've got to be able to do is just that last bit, then I think I can... But I can't ever make that landing. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. There we go. I can make that landing if I concentrate, can I? Okay, I can make that landing if I don't concentrate but do it really poorly. That sounds about right. Okay, sick landing there. Jump onto the grindy bits. And mess up royally there because I'm trying to get onto that crane. Maybe if I can't get onto that crane, I should just instead land instead. Okay, that's probably a good idea then. If I can't get onto that crane, I should probably just land normally. Actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to get on that crane now, so I'm going to bother. I'm going to do a sketchy landing just so I can get over and onto here, and over here, and onto here, and sort of to the end. Sort of to the end there, within a good, like, what has it been? Oh, it's been 3 minutes. Oh my word, it's been way longer than I thought it was. Let's go to the next one, shall we then? Oh, we're now in near the sea. Can we sketch on these things? Can we grind on these things? I have no idea. Oh my word, we can grind on these things as well. So we can grind on the upper things and the lower things on this one. Is that the catch with this one? Is that actually we can grind on more than just the bottom stuff? But that stuff there goes up and down. So I've got to be aware of that, I think. Ooh, I think that was foreground. I think all the stuff here is foreground. Okay, let's just do that, shall we? Oh, can I get over this? Yes, I can. Get a bit of speed up because we're going to need it, I think. I'm going to need a bit of speed here, aren't I? Could I get onto that? Yes, I can. I can get whatever that was. I'm not even sure what that even was. Let's just land here, shall we? And we've finished the first level quite quickly. I think the skill level does actually... What it does is it introduces a new mechanic, I think. Every single sort of level, sort of world, rather. And then it gets progressively harder with that mechanic. And this one over here is the fact that you've got the upper and the lower ones, which have these sort of weird sort of circular tops. You might notice just then. More on the last level you might notice these circular tops. I'm not sure how the physics happens there. But you know, and I've got some sort of goal there. I'm not sure what that goal was. Oh, were those things all about the sort of stars? Yes, I've got Selm. What was that then? Something Rush Day. I've got grab all the fish and finish. So I'm grabbing fish when I do that bit, okay. I'm not quite sure fish is only to do with skating, but I guess it's to do with the seaside, which I guess is what this is. I'm at a seaside resort here. Probably not a resort actually, it's more like a shipyard. Oh, that was a sloppy. We're going to have to go faster. Yeah, I'm going to have to go way faster there and probably do a little bit better on the whole grindy stuff. Okay, let's land there. I'll just go over here, up here, and over onto here. Oh, bugger in hell, we're not going fast enough here. Nowhere near fast enough. I think I need to make sure that when I'm going uphill, I'm going to have to jump over it. Because going uphill on those things is basically death. As you might be able to tell. I did a sloppy landing there as well. I make sure I definitely hit my landings. Otherwise, what happens is, it's for like a good, I don't know, 2 seconds maybe, afterwards, you end up being unable to ollie again, which can be quite imperative. Sort of downhill there. I didn't land that whatsoever there. I pressed the up button instead of pressing the A button, because I'm so used to pressing that button. But can I ollie onto that stuff? Yes, I can. This is not going to be too bad. Can I ollie down to here? Yes, I can. And do a sick landing for 16 times for 30,000-ish. And we're going to press next to go to part 4. So we're already on part 4 of this entire one. Maybe we'll be able to do 2 worlds again like we did last time. I hope so, considering this is probably going to be another 30-minute video. I think 30 minutes is about a nice length for a Let's Play. So I think we might try to do that again. Does that say Olli Olli in the brickwork then? I couldn't quite see because I'm trying to concentrate on the above bits. I might be able to look now, shall I? Nope, it just is 2 round circles. Or maybe that stands for Olli Olli. God knows. Or maybe it stands for whatever the name of this town is. I can't quite think of a town that has 2 O's in the title and would be so proud of the 2 O's that it would just display the 2 O's. I can't quite think. Oh my word. How am I doing all this? I'm doing all this by talking and not in any way concentrating on what I'm actually doing whatsoever. I'm not quite sure how. What's this bit here? Okay. Oh, buggering hell. Another sketchy bit. I'm going to try and get onto there. I'm going to try to jump over all this stuff. And onto here, and land for 23,014 times sick landing. Okay. Oh, I got an achievement then. Oh, okay. Come over dragon. Okay. Let's press next level. I've done no tricks, by the way, I've noticed on through all the course of all this, but to be fair, I don't really care because I'm trying just to basically see all the levels. Okay, this one, I kind of messed up royally there, so I'm just going to restart that. I think it's probably the best method there. Ooh, bugger in hell. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, good. Get onto here so we can get some speed up. Otherwise, we're never going to do this. Get some speed up here, jump over that, get some speed up here. Okay, we can get a bunch of speed up, which is kind of what we need right now. And up here, and up here, and up here, and down here. We did a star then, but it's only if we complete the entire thing, which I doubt we will. I want to jump over that bit, and I didn't make it because the stairs are twice over. Okay, we could probably do this one then. I reckon we could probably do this one and maybe do the entirety of the next sort of world. Unless I don't land my thing properly like I did just. If I don't land my thing properly, you're never going to be able to do it, I don't think, are we? Oh, buggering hell. I'm pressing A way too early. Almost like it's sort of like a Guitar Hero or Band Hero type deal, but I'm just sort of pressing the button way, way before because I'm trying to press a different button at the same time. Okay, that was full ground then. I'm royally messing up here. Maybe I should, in some ways, do what I did last time, which was just to talk over it and talk over with something completely irrelevant, basically, about the fact that there's those O's randomly. There's also graffiti on that wall there as well. Can't read that graffiti either. What does that graffiti say? Nothing. It says literally nothing on there. Okay, I need to make sure that I look at the guy quite a bit, I think, so I can do that at least. But I keep on failing at the same bit. How on earth am I able to, the first couple of times, without even thinking about it, skate over those bits like that, and then these times not at all? I'm not making anywhere near enough speed here. Nowhere near enough speed. I didn't even allow it then because I thought there was going to be more grindy stuff to grind on. Okay, more speed. Come on. We need way more speed because we're all going on like straights here. I need way more speed than this. Okay, jump over here and land that okayly. But land that okayly, I can't land that at all. I've got to go skate across the top bit there. Skate across this bit here to land onto this. If I don't land out there, it's game over before it's even started. Okay, that's fine. I can land onto there. I can sort of land onto there and just skate all the way down these bits to hopefully give me enough speed to do the next bits. Who knows whether it gives me enough speed though. Come on. Can I get enough speed to jump up there? No, I can't. Enough speed to go down to here and jump over that bit. Yes, I do. And land sketchily for 44 times. Oh my word, that's got to be the best score I've ever gotten on a level. 133,000. Okay. Oh, now what? We're at base 1. Okay, so I'm now in some sort of icy place. Surely ice is the... What the... Okay. I'm not sure how this works. Oh, is the ground with the snow on, is that the place where we can't go on? Yes, it seems that way, doesn't it? Well, no, let's just see this here. I'm going to jump onto here. I'm going to intentionally land. We'll try... Oh, bloody hell. Land properly, Scott. Land properly first. Generally helps if you land properly, doesn't it? I think the obstacle now is we can't land on the snow. We've got to land on the bits that aren't snow. Yeah, it just seems that way. Okay, that's fair enough then. That's the new gimmick for these levels. I've got to be able to land on the actual bits that have been, you know, cleared up for me. Sort of makes it a bit more challenging. I've got to think more about where I'm landing. Ooh, bugger in hell. Land there. Jump. Oh, and the snowman is the foreground. Snowmen are the foreground. Okay. Don't remember that there then. Okay, let's go a bit faster here. Land on that bit. And land on that bit. That's fine. Jump on here. Jump on here. Skate all the way down to here. Jump over. Jump over. Okay, that's fine. Jump over all this bit to hopefully skate along that and skate along that and land perfectly. Now jump over the snowman because the snowman is the foreground. I'm going to avoid doing all that stuff because I wasn't going fast enough, realistically speaking. And get a bit more, and get way more speed up here. Way more speed up here. Oh, can I get any speed up? No, I can't get any speed up. I need to get more speed up there. If I don't get any speed up, that there is game over before it's even begun. Okay, twat my head on the sculpture there or whatever that was. What actually is that? I'm not actually looked at it yet. I haven't looked at the air because it's way too quick to actually look at, I think. I think that's way too quick to actually look at. I'm failing again. Failing again because I'm not actually thinking about what I'm doing. I need to do both here. I need to think about what I'm doing and do what I'm thinking. Wait, I'm not quite sure that's the way it works. I'm not sure I need to do what I'm thinking and think what I'm doing. Okay. Go a bit faster there. Grind on top of here. Land there. Jump over there onto the rocket. And land okayly there. Basically not sketchy is what I was aiming for there. I'm not really making enough speed here. I kind of am now a little bit more. But more because I landed on the downward bits of that. And down a bit of that. Down a bit of that. And I did that. Okay. Up here. Ooh, bugger in hell. Okay. I can hear the guys now. All I've got to do now is basically just not fail. I did the first one. This is getting really challenging now. So I got 21 times perfect combo during the course of all that. My best combo was 65,000. Okie dokie. So, grind both guard towers is a star there. Not sure what that actually means. Ooh, whoa, okay. Why would he put battlements there? Why would he put those things that are sort of there to kill people? I feel like this guy is sort of doing that hardcore type thing. Sort of like what you see. Oh, am I meant to somehow jump over all this lot? I think I am, aren't I? I meant to somehow jump over all that lot onto... I'll either jump early, like here, and jump again. Nope, I can't do that. I can't jump early and jump again. I've got to jump really late so I can get onto this grind rail, onto that grind rail, onto that grind rail, onto that grind rail, and land perfectly there. And sort of use the downhills of all this lot, which I'm going to need desperately. Because if I don't get the grind hills there... Oh, bugger. Nope, way too fast then. Way too fast. And don't do that one. I need to do that way earlier than I'm doing it. I'm sort of preempting a bit too early, but it's because usually in situations you do preempt them stairs. But in this situation here, because of the arrangement of where that grind rail is, you've got to do your jump really like almost too late for what would be a normal time. Okay. I'm not really going fast enough here. I'm going to try to land so I can get a bit of speed up here instead. Oh, bloody hell. And then I went too fast for that. Getting on the guard tower might be an idea there. I'm not quite sure it would be though. Okay, we're going to have a try with that. I'm going to try and get onto the guard tower because I think that's the way we're going to be able to complete this level up is by going on the guard towers. Because otherwise it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay. Let's jump onto there. Oh, bugger in hell. We're not going anywhere near fast enough. Nowhere near fast enough then to do that. You can't jump there, so you've got to do the grind bit there really, unless we Well, even if we jump from the very top, then that's kind of defeats the point, doesn't it, really? Because that means we're not getting the speed anyway that we actually need, and we can't. Oh, actually, I pressed retry then, but I think I survived that actually. I think I pressed that because I thought I'd messed up, but I don't think I did mess up there. I think I could have survived that. Okay, gotta make sure you do your ollie right at the end here, and then grind onto those. And you can't really do much there. All there. Got to land properly there, and then go like this all the way over, and either land properly there. Oh, land properly there, but then don't press A, just ollie, because you don't have time to speed up there. Okay. Oh, bloody hell, I have no idea how on earth I even survived that then. No idea. Couldn't tell you how on earth my fingers went to the right things. I kind of need to do both there, don't I? I kind of need to do both there, because I wouldn't be able to jump over the gap. Okay. This one is very difficult, though. This one is much more difficult. I don't know whether we're going to finish this entire world. I don't know whether this is probably not even the last world either of this entire thing. Can we land just there? We can, and we can jump over there. I mean, maybe just about jump over there, and just about. No, we can't because I didn't land. I need to make sure that I land if I'm going to do that way. If I'm going to go under, I need to make sure I definitely land that jump, because otherwise, and all jumps really. So I need to make sure that I look back at my guy the second that he jumps. I would have landed on the snow there. I would have landed right in the snow, and that's not what you want when you got skateboards. And I didn't jump then, I think, or I didn't jump too soon. I'm not quite sure. I'm sort of concentrating on looking at the guy more now than I am looking at the world, so I can sort of do better lands, because the lands seem to be my downfall at this point. Is that I can't seem to. Okay, we can do that there. Don't land sloppily, so then we can do that. Oh my word, okay. And jump over the snowman. And can I get enough speed here? Yes, I can. Jump over that. Oh, what the hell happened then? I have no idea. I'm literally going to have to look back at the footage to see what the hell happened there. I have no idea. How did I survive that? God knows. But I guess we'll go to the next level anyway. Because somehow I did survive that. Okay, we're on base 3 now. And it's been about 20 minutes into this footage, maybe a bit less. And unless we can get some quick bases going, I don't think we'll be able to finish this world off this play. Let's grind down to here, over onto a tank. Oh, bugger in hell. I couldn't do anything then. I couldn't land then, because if I had landed then I would have actually landed in the snow. Oh, the stars don't actually count. You just got to get them once. Okay, that's fair enough then. If all I've got to do is get these things once, then I don't really mind too much. Oh, bloody hell, sloppy there. Going way too slowly here. So let's just do that. Let's get a bit of speed up. Going way too slowly to be able to realistically do this. I didn't get that anywhere near then. I landed somehow perfectly then on a staircase. I'm not quite sure how that happens, but somehow I did that then. Okay, fair enough then. Let's try and land okay there and get a bunch more speed up, because we're going to need it for this now. To be able to do this bit and be able to grind onto there and grind over this, onto that, over there, and land. Nope. We've got to get onto that guard tower, I think. I think that's what we've got to do here. We've got to get on that guard tower. I know I said that last time, but I think that is the only way of doing it this time. And I have no idea how to get on that guard tower. What do I need to jump onto in order to get onto that guard tower? That is the question now. Okay, so we go all the way down here, onto the tank, up onto here, over onto here, and somehow. No, we need to get on the guard tower, we really do. But I have no idea how. Do we not grind on that last thing? Because I'm thinking that might be it. I think we might not need to grind on that last thing. And that's the way we do it. But I'm not 100% certain. Oh, bloody hell, I didn't even land there properly, did I? Let's get a bunch more speed up, because we're going to need it. And grind on the tank, grind up to here. That's the only way we're going to get onto this. Then we're going to get onto this. And I'm not going to make it. Because I think I'm going to have to, on that last red thing, last red thing, I'm going to have to not grind on it so I can get a bunch more speed up. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere near fast enough to be able to do it. Get a bunch more speed up here because we're going to need it to be able to do this, and that. Jump onto that. Not jump onto that so I can do that. If you know what I mean there. Not bother with... Oh, bugger. I needed to bother with the grinding there, didn't I? At least we're seeing more of the level here. Okay, so that's a bunch of just normal grindy stuff, isn't it? It doesn't seem like it's too difficult there. Okay, I just need to make sure I press grind there. So on the last red thing, I think that's the way to do it. Last red thing, I don't grind on it. Land there perfectly so I get a bunch more speed, because I'm going to need it for all this bit here. Jump on the thing here so we can actually get that. Because that's basically the only way we're going to have to do this. Land perfectly there and miss the guard tower entirely. Missing the guard tower entirely was not actually what I wanted to do there, but it's what I did anyway. So we'll make it work, I suppose. Or we won't make it work. Sloppy there. I didn't actually look at my guy, I don't think. Okie dokie. Let's jump up to here to get that. And just about make the speed up. And not make the speed up there. I think actually we could have... I'm wondering if we could actually jump, ollie, or rather jump. I keep saying jump instead of ollie. I don't know whether we can ollie there a little bit late. Right. Jump on the ground and then be able to just about ollie onto the bit of ground. Oh my word, we're going way too slowly. I'm not sure. I don't think we can. I don't think we can ollie early enough there. I don't think we can. But that's fine. I guess we'll work this all out, shall we? Jump onto here, and I'll just land this. And now, we'll do a bit more speed, because we're going to need it. Jump up to here, jump over onto here, and jump onto this helicopter. Jump onto there, and don't press grind. Oh, bugger in hell. I didn't press grind, so I didn't grind onto the guard tower. Okie dokie. There's always a sort of... what's the word? A bottleneck, I think is the word. When in which you can't quite get past it. And if you can get past that bit, the rest of it might not be all that too complicated. Because you can't get past it, you could keep ending up doing the same bits of the level over and over and over again. And I think that's what's happening with this one. I think it's happened with other ones during the course of all this. There's a sick landing, then not perfect landing, but that's not too bad. And I think in this situation here, the guard tower, yeah, guard tower is definitely that. Oh, bugging hell. Maybe if I did a non-sloppy land... You can't though. Here's the reason why. It's because that red thing is straight. That red thing there wasn't a red thing and it was a way of going downhill slightly. Well, let's say helicopter fin. Or whatever you call the... I guess you call it propeller, don't you? Well, yeah. The fin's what you call a fish more than on that thing. Oh, I didn't do a nice landing there, but at least I got onto there. I kind of avoiding the helicopter then, because I'm thinking maybe that's the way of doing it. And then press ollie? No, then press grind. I've got to land as if I'm landing normally, and then press ollie so I can ollie onto that thing underneath. Otherwise, it's game over again. Okie dokie. Difficult, difficult, difficult. Yes, this game really is difficult. Okie dokie. Don't bother with the helicopter. Land up to here. Land here. Now, press A and press grind. Grind up, and this is the furthest we've ever actually gotten. Oh my word. Oh my word, oh my word. We did it. We did it on a sketchy landing for 10,000. Oh my dear lord. We did it. I can't believe I did base 3. And this base 4 might be really hard. It probably will be if it's anything like the other ones. Okay, so, oh my word. How do you get enough speed there? Come on, let's tap A a few times because we're going to need speed a bunch there, aren't we? Okay. Well, we're going to need to definitely grind there as well. That's the thing, we're going to definitely need to... Oh my word. How in the frick are we meant to do that? Because we can't land on the snow because that would be an error anyway. We're meant to get so much speed up there to be able to do that bit, aren't we? Or ollie continually maybe? Does that actually work? Oh my word. We can't put a press A there either. We can't make more speed up there. I was trying to make more speed up there so we could hopefully grind easier on the long straight, but we can't do that. There's not enough room. It's got to be enough. There is enough room actually if we do it properly. Let's try to do this here. And on this straight bit here, we're going to ollie a few times. Oh, bugging hell. It's not easy. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy to ollie on a straight. Okay. To grind on the straight, I should say. Nope, need to be able to land that properly. If I lose too much speed there, there's no point in me carrying on. Okay, so it looks like this time the tail slide, the bottleneck is really early on. That's fine, because this is a difficult game, and it should be difficult, and I should actually remember to grind. Remember to grind. That's what I need to do here. Up and up again, and land okayly there, and grind onto this, and sort of, yes, I am meant to jump a few times to get that. Oh my dear lord. Oh, what? Okay. Is we're going to be able to see the bits level now? Yes, we are. So there's another bit of grindy bits, bunch of grindy bits, and I think that lands off into a normal land at the end. Okay. It is sometimes quite useful to be able to see those, because that means you sort of get a handle on what you might be getting into later on. Obviously it's not going to help you because you don't quite know the distances between things and whether or not things are going to be... I've got to get on the helicopter, haven't I? I've got to get on the helicopter. There's no other way of doing that bit, is there? I've got to get on that helicopter. That's the only way I'm going to be able to do that. And I've got to make sure that I definitely ollie there a bit earlier. Okay. But I've got to make sure I get on the helicopter. If I get on the helicopter, it's game over before it's even begun. Okay. Did this bit here. Just about. Jump up to here. And hopefully jump onto here. Ooh, no. No, I've got to ride that grind as well. If I land too late on that second long and straight, I've got to make sure that I sort of see it to the end, as it were. Oh my word. Okie dokie. This looks like this is going to be the last level we're going to be doing on this Let's Play. I think this might be a situation, because we're now hitting the half-an-hour mark, and I didn't look because I was looking at the bloody recording times. Okay, let's go down to here, and hopefully we can do this. Okay, did I get on? Nope, I wasn't quite over. I wasn't quite on that grind rail then. Let's jump over to here. Let's jump up and jump over and stay there. One question about this thing, by the way. Those people at the end, you know, like you see Formula 1 racing, when you see rally racing more than Formula 1 racing, and you see guys randomly at the side of the roads. Those guys aren't at the side of, like, you don't see them at the bottom or in the background, do you? So those guys essentially aren't really looking at me, because surely this is way too sort of, I suppose it is downhill, but it is a little bit like they're looking with binoculars, I guess, at what I'm doing here. That's a bit weird, surely. Surely you won't be able to see much from where they actually are. For some of these levels, I mean, Jesus, you've got a bloody helicopter in your way. I just held up then, by the way. I didn't even do anything. I held up because I wasn't really concentrating. And I should probably have held up a bit further then. And that isn't even the end. Oh my word, see what I mean? All these long straights. I don't think this audience is actually seeing anything here. It's not, is it? Up until maybe the last little bit, it's not even seeing anything. So I could have failed on all this bit, and they wouldn't have even known. They wouldn't even know that I was failing on all this bits. Okay. Can I land on that? Yes, I can. Somehow I can. So I'm just holding it. Oh, nope. Nope. Use there. Okay, fair enough then. Okay, let's jump over here, onto here, and then do, yeah, you kind of do need to do at least one push onto that bit. Hopefully now I'll be able to just do this bit, plain sailing all the way. And onto here, and don't bother skipping this one, because if I skip that one, I won't be able to make it. Okay, I'll let this one skip. Hopefully I'll be down here fast enough this time. And that is me done. Oh my word. 35 minutes in the making, just the moment I finished. So I'll be able to cut that down to what, 30-minute Let's Play. And that is my Let's Play of Olli Olli for today, which I think is, this is going to be Wednesdays. There is Neon City to go. So maybe I'll make another one, because I reckon this is probably this one here took long enough. Maybe I'll do the next one. Do I get these pro levels if I happen to unlock the stars? Maybe I should go back to the first one after all this and try to get some stars as well if I end up finishing Neon City a little bit too early. But either way, this has been my Let's Play of Olli Olli. I will catch you next time. Links on your screen to other videos and other things around that are to do with me, if you actually do want to see anything more from me. And I will catch you tomorrow on this channel for it might be a steam cleaning, it might be an IMO, I'm not quite sure yet. Definitely for a Let's Play on Friday though. And I think, because this is Wednesday, I should be saying Merry Christmas now because it's really close now. So I will catch you next time. Goodbye.